Hello, and welcome to my first YouTube video. As you all seen, I left y'all a little appetizer. Okay, no laughs. Anyway, I left y'all a teaser, so this is going to be the very first video of me cooking a dinner. My mom might be in the background. If you see a little bit of a warning, my camera might pause because I don't have the greatest technology for this stuff. There will also be no time edits or jumps in any of these videos, so they might be 45 minutes to an hour long, so if you're interested, stay. If you're not, don't stay. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the like button in the face like my favorite YouTuber says, and if you subscribe to me, you become part of the Chrissy fam, which is one of the biggest YouTube subscribe groups in America. Anyway, I will start because I'm not very good at English. So, this is going to be a crazy wild ride with every single one of these videos. So, let's get started. And we're back. Sorry for the light glare. That might hurt. Anyway, what we're making today is called Italian beef skillet dinner. I did say that right. It is not my own recipe. I will like to remind everybody that these recipes that I make are off a website. Most of the time it'll be just regular cooking home, what we make up, but sometimes it'll be things on the internet. So, even if it's good or it looks delicious, that's their recipe. I'm going to put the credit in the description below, just to make sure nobody copyrights me for this because I'm just a girl trying to cook. So, we need to start with our beef. So let's go over here. If my charger will reach all right way. There we go. Hi! We're over here now in this part of my kitchen. Okay. So, we're going to get in our lovely fridge. And we're going to pull out. Oh, I just dropped that hamburger. We have our ground beef here, and we're going to put this in the skillet, and we are going to mash it up. As some of you may or may not know, when you're cooking, you always want to mash up your meat, because if you don't, and it froze again. Give it 1 second. There we go. Anyway. You want to mash up your meat so that it cooks thoroughly. Sometimes if you don't mash it up, it will not cook through, and it is E. coli if you don't cook it all the way through, or salmonella, one of the two. I can't remember which one. But anyway, let's get to cook. Let me turn you around here. So we're over here, not over here. We are over here. Ta-da. Okay, I need a knife. Alright. So we need to open this up. Mom, what does that recipe say to do first? Okay. So. Oh, and yes, my hands are fully washed, y'all. I did wash my hands before this because we don't do germs around here. So, oh my gosh. Okay. So my mother just accidentally erased the recipe. Just give me 1 second. Okay, so we have our meat cooking right here. We are gonna chop it up just a little bit more. Just lift this up. We have our meat cooking. We're going to chop this up just a little bit more once it gets more easier to chop up. We're going to have our peppers in this pan. And we need to put some olive oil in this. Right? Does that say olive oil? Okay. So we're going to put a little olive oil. And I know we have some, and it's up here, so just don't mind me climbing up on my counters just to get it, because I am short. So now we got our olive oil. So we're not going to need that much. I'd say that should be enough. Right. I'm just checking with my mom. I told y'all in the I may have not told you that. I'm not a professional. Okay? I'm learning while you all are learning. So I'm learning with you. I sound like a teacher. Anyway. Get that stirring around in there. And now we are going to mash up this meat some more. Try to leave it in there. Just take some elbow grease. What?
You burn her.
You can't cook the peppers without a burner on, can you? That's not how it works. Okay, our burner is on now. Oh Lord, I'm a hot mess. Okay. I don't know what in the right mind told myself that I could start a cooking channel and make it look professional. But we'll get there. So, not everything is going to be perfection. So now this is the part where we start smashing it because it's getting a little bit easier to chop up here. So, we take this thingy. We're not going to use it yet because it's not quite there. But when we get there, we'll take this thingy and we'll take it and we'll sit it in there and we'll twist it like that. Well, not like that. And you push down like this. This is the ground beef. So push down and you twist so it breaks up your beef. But we're not there yet. So, I forgot. We got to do the peppers. 1 second. Does it say to chop these up? No, so we just do this however. Okay. Ooh, girl, look at them peppers. They looking mighty fine. Okay. We're just going to spread these out. We have to let these fry for about 5 to 7 minutes or saute. Saute for 5 to 7 minutes. My mother's looking at me like I'm hysterical. Like, why are you doing this? You ain't capable. I'll show you. I'm capable. Okay? It's okay, you can laugh. Anyway, we got them peppers in there. And now we're going to let them simmer. And we'll saute. Does it say to put salt and pepper on?
You can.
Okay. I'm having her read for me because I'm over here and the computer's over there. And I don't want to keep walking away. And that meat's looking awful brown. Salt and pepper. Where is the salt? There's some salt. I don't know what it's doing all the way up there. We're just going to lightly salt these. Can I have the pepper? Thank you. Just going to lightly salt those. That's pepper, not salt. Oh, yeah, you can have pepper. Here you go. Anyway, so look at that. Our meat's getting pretty. It's getting there. It's cooking. It's cooking. Now I'm going to ask my chef consultant, is it okay to smash this now, or do we wait a little bit longer?
Just a little bit longer.
Just a little bit longer, she says.
Just a little bit.
Turn it up a little bit, she says. Okay, is that good enough?
Yes.
Okay. So, I did realize I kind of lied to y'all just a little bit. I do have a pausing ability, so there might be some cuts and edits. Just a little bit. So I am going to pause you and we will be right back with it cooking even more. Stay tuned. So we're back. I forgot to add the banana peppers to it, but the banana peppers are in there now. And now we are going to add minced garlic to our beef. Don't forget to add that. Minced garlic is very strong, just a little bit of a heads up, so you might want to be careful with these. I can't get the door. I need a bath. I can't. Mom said you keep this open. I forgot that we need to put minced garlic in there, and I put some regular garlic salt. So we're only going to use a little bit because that stuff is really strong. Oh, no wonder I couldn't get it open. Still have the plastic on it. Okay, so, woo! Oh, Sheila, those are strong. Okay. So just one of these. Yeah. So we're going to use a half a teaspoon. And we're just going to dip it in there just like that. That might be a little too much. Is that too much? Okay. So that is what you need. And you just, they don't really sprinkle well, so you'll have to mix it up. Woo! Those are strong. Alright, so we're just going to kind of mix this in here along with that. I don't know if y'all can see it, but it's doing well. And the banana peppers and the other peppers are doing well as well. And if you must know, well, not if you must know, but I want to tell you, banana peppers are my favorite type of peppers. Ever. I love lots of other peppers. I've just grown to like them recently, because normally I don't like those. Yeah, thank you. Those are the peppers. She's my assistance. Because I am a minor using a stove. So, does this look good enough to start just yet?
Yeah, you can go ahead and start.
Okay, so, you're going to take the smasher. What you're going to do, slide it on down here so you can see. You're going to take it like this, just put down in there, and you're going to twist. And use all of your strength on that. Just like that. Make sure you use that elbow grease. You really want to get it. Now, it just depends. If you like the thicker meat, then you go for it, but most of it is supposed to be grounded. So, just really got to get it in there.
It's better to use a metal one than a plastic one.
Yes, it is better to use. Thank you for reminding me. It is better to use a metal one of these instead of a plastic one because a plastic one are not very sturdy. Don't mind that clumping. That's my dog at the back. His name is Rufus. So now that we've got that, give that a bit of a rest. There you go. We'll give that a bit of a rest, and then we'll come back and do it a little bit more because it's still chunky. And we got our sauteed peppers right here. We're going to mix these around. Now, I like mine to be pretty crispy. They really don't. But I like mine to be pretty crispy. So we're just going to do like in the middle. Alright. Let's see, now all we have to do really is stand here and wait for this. So I'm going to edit that to where y'all can't have to stand here and watch me just goof off. So we will be right back, taking a short break. We'll be right back when it's almost done, or just to show you some other things, so there's some other things to add to it. So we will be right back. Stay tuned. Okay, so after your meat is fully cooked and grounded, this is what it should look like, right here. Now, we are going to drain it of the grease because grease is very unhealthy. And this is what the little mechanism me and my mother used. So, they put a strainer over top of a bowl, and that grease goes down in the bowl, and we can throw that grease away later because it's not good to put in your sink. Don't do that. Anyway. Can I have another bowl? That's not going to sit up in there. Thank you. Almost broke that bowl. Anyway, okay, we set that up there. Now, this is also very dangerous, so if you're a kid watching this, make sure you have parental control because the hamburger and the grease is very hot. So I'm just letting you know right now, if you decide to do this, please, please, please be very careful. Looking at me like I'm some kind of cyclops. So we're going to turn this off, and we're going to drain this. You're going to take your spatula, just like this, and you're just going to easily scrape that hamburger into the strainer. This pan is very heavy. And once again, it is hot, so please be careful with that. Now that that's all done, you're just going to sit this on the burner that's not hot. And you're just going to let that drain, just like that. Okay? And your peppers are getting nice and brown. They're not too brown, but that one's kind of a little too brown. Might be just a little hot, so we're going to turn that down just a little bit more. This is what our peppers look like. And once that meat is drained, you're going to go ahead and pour it in. Give it a couple more minutes. Sometimes it'll help if you push down on it. Now, a little grease is good, but not always good, and I act like I know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, so don't touch me. And moms, if you have any tips for me other than what my mom has told me or any advice, go ahead and comment that. I'm fine. I'm good with criticism. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and pour this in with our peppers. Just like that. Now we're going to mix that together, and we're going to pour some Italian seasoning. How much Italian seasoning was that? One and a half teaspoons. Tablespoons. Okay. So this is what your Italian seasoning looks like. I'm pretty sure it's pretty general. It looks like some green leaves. And we're going to pop this little thing off right here. Like that. We're going to pour some Italian in this. That is 1. It's and a half.
1 and a half.
So 1 and then 1. Gotcha. So 1 and 1/2. She confuses me with our measurements sometimes. So you're going to do 1. Ready.
Over your skeleton. Hold it over.
I just got Italian all over the thingy. That's alright.
That's good.
So 1 and 1/2. Really? Sure, that's what
okay.
I mean, that's what
all
it calls
fine.
for.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying that's what it calls for. Okay, we're going to just do a tidbit more. We're not going to do a half because Italian is pretty strong. There's that. And now we have to pour our tomatoes. Don't let me forget, that's open like that, in there. Oh, you do need diced tomato. I love the smell of those. They're so good. Make sure when you pour this stuff out into there that you spread it out evenly and it's not all in one place, because sometimes it'll stick. And that's not good. It did say to put cheese on here, but I'm not a fan of cheese on that kind of stuff, so we're not going to do that. Okay, that's done. Now, I'm going to mix this all together. Just like that. Is that all it says to do?
Turn it up and bring it to the bowl.
Turn it up and bring it to a bowl. That's what she says. So, we're going to leave that sit there and we're going to bring that to a bowl. Now, we are going to have other things than this because my mother is just that way when it comes to that stuff. She has to have a 4-course meal or it's not a meal. So, what's the truth? You two. I just called her out. I love her though. I need to get that stupid little thing back on. Anyway. So we need some extra vegetables. I should have put a paper towel down there a long time ago, shouldn't I? Now my counter's gonna be a mess. Oh goodness. Okay. Comment down below what other vegetables you would like for me to cook or what you think would go with this meal. Anything really goes with it, but you don't ever want to have 2 beans when you're cooking. I learned that from the best. But you don't ever want to have 2 greens or 2 beans, 2 of anything. You want to have 1 of everything. 1 color of everything because it makes it more edible looking, appetizing. Those are big words. I just choose big words. So I'm proud of myself. So we're gonna, I don't know, let's see, so comment down below which ones you think would go best with this meal. This is what this looks like now. I don't know what to go with. What do you think? We just had lava beans the other night, so. Green beans. Trying to be fancy. Okay. Green beans, let's see. Ooh, I kind of want some fried apples because we just had corn home now.
2 cans of green beans.
Yeah. 2 cans of that. So we always do 2 because even though we're a family of 3, we eat a lot. So we'll do that. So we're gonna have some fried apples and some green beans. I'm with that. And my mother does this, what do you mean?
Skillet.
Oh. Here, go. Yeah, there you go. So my mother always does these differently. The way she does it, she gets the original recipe fried apples and she will pour it into the pan that she does, and then she put like lots of sugar and cinnamon, and they are delicious, let me tell you. I've never tasted any other fried apples better than hers, and that's to say a lot. Thank you. I need 2 pans.
I know that.
So we're going to set this pan back here. Oh, that was awful loud. And we're going to set this pan right back here. Right back here. Cheer, like that. Scoot that forward just a little bit. Just ignore my country accent. And then we're going to open these apples.
I didn't notice you had some.
What?
I didn't notice you had one.
You didn't? Oh, well, let me tell you. Anyway, can I have a spring?
But what?
A spring. I'm talking in cursive. I need a spring. I don't want to break a nail trying to get this open. She keeps laughing at me. I'm trying to be serious. Okay. I'm such a weakling. It's not even funny, y'all. I'm not kidding. I'm weak.
Oh, okay, well, who?
She just broke the top off. Oh, goodness.
Anytime that happens, you can always use a can opener, you know? So,
Yeah, most people don't have electric can openers.
most people do.
Now I need you to do 3 more.
Give me the can.
Well, give me a second. Let me pour it out here. Lord. Oh my goodness, I sound like your sister. Don't mind me. Just, well, you do have to mind me. You're watching my video. Anyway,
Gosh dang it, it's the hardest egg on the cans I've ever seen open.
I hope y'all laugh at this. You know, this like I said, this is my daily life. This is what I struggle. I'm sorry, I just blinded you. This is what I struggle with. So I hope it's funny. It's funny to me, but you know, why not document it, right? Anyway, just hurt my hip. I act like an old granny. Here, let me go in and give you both of those so I ain't gotta turn around 6 times.
Whee! Dope-a-dope.
Anyway, so now we got the apples. I'm talking in cursive. Apple. Oh! I might have not just got that juice on the burner. Alright. So when you're doing this, when you're stirring, especially with like the type of pans that we have, the metal pans, we don't want to scratch them because they are kind of like new and stuff. So when we stir these, we use these little plastic spoons. Now it just depends on what kind of pans you have, really. If you have one that's not scratchable, then you know, you use whatever you want. It's your house, but we use that here so we don't. Got the nice green beans going on in there. Spread that around. Whoop, there's one left. Might as well get that sucker out. We don't want to leave them behind. Now, there's these.
Water.
I know. Give me a second. Now, I gotta turn these things on before I forget. That is another bad thing about me. I'm kind of scared to cook in my own house because I forget things, so you know that's not going to be good. Anyway, why am I stirring? When do I turn this on?
Turn it down to the half mark.
So medium?
I didn't say medium, I said half.
Medium is half.
Between high and medium, half.
What the?
Wrong burner.
There's too much.
Oh my God.
There's too much between high and medium. So how do you figure there's a half mark?
Half. Turn the beans in.
Okay. You're gonna turn this down to about medium, right? Oh, can you put me some water in that? I didn't realize how heavy that was. Oh my goodness.
Salt, pepper,
I know.
and oil.
I know. Let go of it. She almost made me drop my beans. Anyway. Get it together, woman. I'm trying to cook here. Lord of mercy. Now, I'm sorry for that whole shenanigan. So now we gotta put some sugar and some cinnamon. Some cinnamon in these apples. Oh, we need salt and pepper in the green beans. You can do it lightly, it just adds flavor. So salt and pepper. And you add also, we add oil. I mean, you don't have to per se. I'm actually not really for sure why she adds oil to it. Mom, can you answer that question for viewers?
What?
Why do you add oil to the green beans?
For seasoning.
So it's for seasoning.
You can add butter if you want, but I prefer oil. Not a whole lot.
And you don't need a whole lot, just like what you seen me do. I hope you seen me do that. I think you do. Just a dab. You don't really need that much. Okay. So now we must add. Excuse me. Thank you.
Did you add salt and pepper in it?
Yes.
Okay. You need to get cinnamon.
I just told them that. Now I'm gonna get the cinnamon and the sugar. Okay. I need a step stool. I'm short. Oh, it's right there. I didn't even see it. Look at that! I didn't need a step stool. It was right in front of my face. I need to get my eyes checked. Alright, so she puts a whole lot of cinnamon in hers because we are like cinnamon sugar addicts. We love sweets.
That's for the sugar.
That's for the sugar. Don't use that. Don't use that. It's for the sugar. Okay, so here's the apples. So we're just gonna sprinkle it on there, and we're not normally really light with it because, like I said, we are sweet addicts. So tell me when to stop. Okay. So we add about that much cinnamon into it, and now we're gonna add some sugar. Keep our sugar in a little canteen over here. Is that enough sugar or do you need more? No? Okay, so apparently these come very lightly with that sugar, so you use, this is what, a third of a cup. Do it about 2 times, 3 times full. So do a third of a cup about 3 times full. And that may seem like a lot, but trust me, it is not. Alright. So that's done. There's cinnamon back up here. I always love the smell. The smell of cinnamon. I just almost fell backwards. So now we're going to mix these together. Oh, here, you know what? You can take that. I don't need it.
2 tablespoons of butter.
2 tablespoons. I totally forgot about that. We need 2 tablespoons of butter for the apples as well.
And it's really good on fried cornbread.
She is so weird. I don't know what it is.
Good.
Okay, that is another question I'm going to have y'all answer in the comment section. She says that fried apples on cornbread is good. What do you think?
Cornbread.
On fried cornbread. What do you all think? Now, I'm going to tell you right now, we are all from the South, so that's probably why that she thinks like that, because she was born and raised, country. But I just don't find that very delicious. I don't know. So y'all comment down below and tell me what you think. I'll leave a link in the description of where we got this recipe from, if you want to follow by it. And I will also credit her in the description. You said 2, right? Now, like I did say, like I did say, I will only be doing this probably 2 to 3 times a week and we do cook, because we don't cook that often. I mean, we do cook, we eat, but we don't do it that often. So, it'll only be probably 2 times a week, but I really hope y'all enjoy the videos, because if you do, I'll post more. Gotta be extra special with that butter. Special?
You gotta be special.
I said special. Special. You gotta be extra special and smacky with that butter. What? Oh, you want more coffee? She wants more coffee. Could you... Here. You take this, I'll take your coffee cup. I got too much in the way. Now, let me tell you something. Excuse me. Excuse me. She tried to interrupt my video. Anyway. I'm going to tell you something about my mother. She cannot go without her coffee. She wakes up in the morning, she drinks it. Before she goes to bed, she drinks it. At supper, at breakfast, she drinks it. She cannot go without it. If she goes 5 minutes without it, she's crazy. No.
Wow, thank you.
You're welcome. Even though I'm old enough to be able to cook this by myself, I'm still being supervised because I'm very immature. What?
Stir that.
Okay. You like me some apples. Anyway. So.
I also like to put them in crescent rolls too. But,
Yeah, crescent rolls. Okay. So, I'm going to show y'all the finished product. It's not exactly done yet, but this is what we have going here for ourselves. So, look at all this. That's our supper tonight. And I thank y'all for being tuned with me. Thank you for staying through that hectic journey. I hope you laughed a little bit. If you want more, please comment and tell me that you want more. Subscribe and hit that like button. Become part of the Chrissy fam, and you'll get more idiotic stuff like this. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we will see y'all later. Bye!